Today on MUFC Pulse, we'll dive into some incredibly intriguing news. Looking at free agent options, and Spurs suffer a huge setback ahead of the trip to Old Trafford. For more on this story, check out the video. We also have some equally exciting football news coming up, so stay tuned until the end to catch it all. Welcome to MUFC Pulse. Don't forget to subscribe and press the bell for more updates. Free agents in midfield that Manchester United might consider. Bayern Munich midfielder Leon Goretzka is out of contract at the Allianz Arena at the end of the season and looks set to be available on a free, following a recent announcement by the club that he will depart at the end of the campaign. He will make his next move as a seasoned pro and a winner capable of elevating the standards in any dressing room across Europe. Particularly with Casemiro departing the club, it might appear that is exactly what United need. Capable of playing across the midfield but most comfortable in the number 8 position, Goretzka has won 6 Bundesliga titles, the Champions League in 2020 and countless other honors with the Bavarian Giants, and remains a key player for Germany. As the 30-year-old is playing overseas, United can act quickly to secure a pre-contract agreement ahead of competitors such as Arsenal and Tottenham Hotspur. With his contract to expire in June and United in a strong position to secure a return to Europe, the Red Devils can act now to secure the signing of Goretzka as part of a major midfield revamp. Goretzka is available on a pre-contract agreement from now, and while United may decide to wait until the summer before assessing their options, they might be wise to get their first piece of summer business done as soon as possible. Tottenham Hotspur have been handed huge bad news ahead of their clash with Manchester United. Manchester United will host Tottenham Hotspur in match week 25 of the 2025-2026 Premier League season at Old Trafford. This fixture represents a golden opportunity for the Red Devils, who are currently on fire and looking to extend their winning run, as Spurs are ravaged by an alarming number of injuries. In contrast, the home side are missing just 2 players, Matthijs de Ligt and Patrick Dorgu, while Mason Mount, who sat out the recent match against Fulham, remains without confirmation on his availability. James Maddison suffered a torn anterior cruciate ligament or ACL in his right knee during a pre-season friendly against Newcastle United in South Korea in early August 2025. This severe injury required major surgery, with an estimated recovery period of 9 to 10 months, ruling him out for nearly the entirety of the 2025-2026 campaign. Rodrigo Bentancur underwent surgery for a torn right hamstring muscle, sustained in the January 2026 match against Bournemouth. The 28-year-old Uruguayan midfielder has begun rehabilitation under the guidance of Spurs medical staff. Mohamed Kudus, one of Tottenham's key forwards, is confirmed to be sidelined for around 3 months due to a serious quadriceps front thigh injury picked up in the 4th of January 2026 fixture against Sunderland. This could keep him out until April 2026, as confirmed by manager Thomas Frank. Ben Davies, the Tottenham defender, sustained a fractured left ankle and underwent surgery in January following the match against West Ham United. This serious setback will see him miss a lengthy spell, casting doubt over his involvement for the remainder of the season with Spurs and Wales' 2026 World Cup qualifiers. Lucas Bergvall, the young midfielder, is set to be out for 3 months with a serious high ankle sprain to his left ankle, sustained against Borussia Dortmund in the Champions League. He required surgery and will miss Sweden's World Cup playoffs in March. Richarlison, Tottenham's top scorer this season, is ruled out for 7 weeks with a hamstring injury confirmed in mid-January 2026 after the Aston Villa match, a massive blow to the Lilywhites attack. Right-back Pedro Porro is absent for 4 weeks due to a hamstring issue picked up at Turf Moor against Burnley at the end of January 2026, forcing him to miss several crucial fixtures. Dejan Kulusevski sustained a serious right knee patella injury that required surgery in May 2025 following the Crystal Palace game, causing him to miss the Europa League final. The injury has proven complex, and there has been no update on his return even now. Kevin Danso picked up his issue in Tottenham's recent Champions League midweek match against Eintracht Frankfurt, where he landed awkwardly on an opponent's foot, resulting in hyperextension of his big toe. Manager Thomas Frank has stated that the Austrian defender is scheduled to see a specialist to determine the precise recovery timeline. In addition to these long-term absentees, 4 Spurs players remain doubtful for selection. Dominic Solanke underwent minor ankle surgery at the end of September 2025 and appeared to hobble off after the 1st of February 2026 match against Manchester City, though he has since insisted he is fit and ready to play, with no serious injury confirmed, though Spurs medical staff are yet to issue official clearance. Christian Romero, the captain, was forced off during the Manchester City encounter due to feeling unwell. Amid the club's ongoing injury crisis, he had previously dealt with an adductor muscle problem. Mickey van de Ven picked up a minor knock in early February 2026, causing him to miss recent matches, but Thomas Frank has suggested it is not serious and hopes the Dutch defender will return soon, especially after a prior hamstring absence. Jed Spence suffered a calf injury that kept him out of the Manchester City game, with Frank expressing hope that it is not too severe, though the wing-back remains sidelined. This mounting injury toll has left Tottenham desperately short-staffed, with reports indicating up to 11 or more first-team players currently unavailable as they head into this pivotal away fixture at Old Trafford, further compounding what has been described as a crippling crisis under Thomas Frank and putting immense pressure on the remaining squad to perform against a rampant Manchester United side. Hansi Flick is utterly impressed with Marcus Rashford. The decision by Marcus Rashford to leave Manchester United and join FC Barcelona on loan last summer is proving to be one of the shrewdest pieces of business this season. Arriving with a €30 million option to buy, the England international has gradually but surely rediscovered his magical touch under Hansi Flick's guidance. Rashford has become a key part of Barcelona's attacking setup as the Blaugrana remain fiercely competitive across multiple fronts. On the pitch, Rashford's contributions have been nothing short of decisive for the side. Even if he doesn't always start, he has shown himself to be a player capable of making an instant impact whenever called upon. This was plain to see in the Copa del Rey tie against Albacete, where Rashford delivered a crucial assist from a corner kick for Ronald Araujo's goal and was involved in numerous gilt-edged chances that helped Barcelona secure victory and progress to the next round. Statistically speaking, Rashford's form this season has been mightily impressive, as he has reached double figures for both goals and assists across all competitions, from La Liga and the Champions League to the Copa del Rey. His versatility in changing the course of a game, whether starting from the off or coming off the bench, has proved an invaluable asset for Barcelona in maintaining consistency amid a relentless fixture schedule. Manager Hansi Flick holds his charge in very high regard indeed. The German has openly acknowledged that Rashford possesses enormous potential still waiting to be fully unlocked. Whilst delighted with what the player has shown thus far, Flick continues to urge Rashford not to rest on his laurels, particularly when it comes to his finishing and key passing, areas the coach believes can be sharpened even further. Moreover, Flick has stressed the importance of Rashford's pace and technical ability in enabling him to contribute more substantially to the team. The German demands high standards from all his players, Rashford included, placing great emphasis on mentality and a tireless work ethic day in, day out. For Flick, the aim is to see every player reach their absolute best for the collective good of Barcelona. Off the field, Rashford's future appears to be brightening considerably. Although rumors circulated that Michael Carrick was keen to bring him back to Manchester United next season, Rashford is said to have firmly closed the door on a return to Old Trafford. Having found fresh comfort in Spain, he is committed to pursuing his career with the Catalan Giants over the long term. This stance has already been communicated internally to Barcelona. The England international is reportedly insistent on remaining at the Spotify Camp Nou beyond the upcoming FIFA World Cup. Should Barcelona ultimately choose not to trigger his permanent clause, Rashford would rather seek a fresh challenge elsewhere than head back to Manchester United, signaling the end of any deep emotional tie to the Red Devils. Financially, Barcelona are now in a tremendously advantageous position to secure Rashford's services on a permanent basis. The €30 million buy option is viewed as remarkably good value, given how sharply his market value has risen thanks to his sparkling performances. Following tough negotiations with Manchester United last summer, Barca's management appear to have come out on top with this transfer strategy. The ball is now firmly in Barcelona's court to decide the right moment to activate that purchase clause. With stable form, full backing from the coaching staff, and a strong desire from the player himself, a permanent move for Rashford to Spain looks merely a matter of time. Should the deal go through, Barcelona will land a world-class forward at a relatively modest outlay. Hit that like button, subscribe, and let us know in the comment your opinion.